Alright, I'm gonna test Battle Wizard FireWalk because they buffed it and now it does substantial damage and it's a wide area of the map. But the big problem with it is that it actually doesn't count as your kill, which means that at the end of the run you actually don't know how much damage you did, which also means that the career as a whole is probably gonna be underestimated by a lot of people. Especially the one that chase green circle, and that's also why we won't be able to see the damage numbers even though I clearly have them on. So I'm just gonna test on difficulty is legend, as you can see. So, and I have a mod that makes me ult all the time I want. So that's one of them dead. Now I'm just gonna, for the sake of example, gonna do two, just to and see if he dies faster. Not really, actually. Let's do that again. There we go. So they don't seem to actually stack on each other. Oh, a bit of lag there. Alright. So it one-shot fanatics and it has no limit on it. Now I'm gonna just test it on a Marauder. It doesn't kill them fully, but it does like a good chunk of health. They have around 39 health themselves, so I think it does around 20 to infantry. It has to, because fanatic is 18 health. And Marauder like that is 39, and it's a bit more than half their health. Marauder with shield, I noticed that it actually doesn't like it in your shield, so we should be able to kill him in 2 casts. There we go. Just to mention, I'm using Burnout, which is not a big deal now because I can ult as many times I want. Just there's a talent that makes your FireWalk last 10 seconds, and I'm not using that. Just for the sake of it, I want to see how the basic FireWalk does for damage, because you cannot see it in game. Kills Marauder, Raider. It's not that effective against Mauler, but do some damage. They have around 90 health. So 2, so that's 2. They need to actually stay on the aura of the fire to take damage. If they walk out, they stop taking damage. So that's 2.
Some real red hot moves, darlings.
3. So if we're following my 20 damage max, that'd be at 60. May actually make more. Yeah, that's more than 20. Because I have 90 L, I'm pretty sure. And it's the quad 3. Test that again. 1. 2.
A nice warm hug.
3.
You'll know me by my trail of flame. Blazing trails.
It's slightly more than 20. But not by that much. Patrol, Vortex Warrior. It actually doesn't do any damage to heavy armor.
They'll burn like the rest.
So, yeah. But it actually does damage to normal armor.
Axis strike. Ghostly
One.
warm footsteps.
Still, just 39 health with like the Marauder. So armor takes slightly
With me.
less damage. Commander, shield again.
Axis
Shield doesn't matter for it. Took us 3, shield take us 3 again. And the last one.
warm hug.
There you go. Fire, Berserker.
Frother, cut him down.
This one.
Unheal the
Two.
blood.
She'll take us 3.
Titannus and Gormers.
3. Let's actually check with the Plague Monks. Like Master Plague Monk.
Over there, plague rushes.
Because I have slightly more Skaven power on my build, I think.
You'll know
But I
me for
don't
the
know
trail
if it applies on them.
Flame
Maybe a
with
bit.
me.
We need to do more testing. How much do I have? 10. Okay. So for now, last thing I want to do what you can do against slave hordes. Then I'm gonna do maybe fanatic, and finally simulate a storm vermin patrol. So it's just gonna spam this. And 1 and 2. Well, let's try to get a better angle. Like this and this. Then I just stay inside. Yeah, it's not bad. Feel like the first guess was not that great. Let's actually try with the choke point. Okay. Come here. This. Then this. Then the Stena. Problem with it. So, important to note is that burnout gives you 2 charge of it. So technically each time you have your ult should be ah shit, should not have done that. No way. So you see at the end, besides that little stab I did there, I won't get any kills or any damage dealt. Which is what got me into this little problem in the game. So Fnatic, gonna do some principle. But more in the open. Gonna do 2 casts to simulate burnout and what you can do with it. Come on. And 1 and 2. So, what did it do? Kill a bit. Those are rather weak. Now if I do this, then this. Yeah. That's not a horde anymore. You can see this one is okay, there you go. So last one is I want to spam Storm Vermin. I'm gonna start with shield. Right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Storm Vermin, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sorry. 11, 12. Okay. I'm gonna start with 2 casts only and see how much damage you can do. I'm gonna try and get them in the line. 1 and then 2. Cover as many ground as I can. Oh sh. I mean, for how much like work you put into it, pretty good. Oh, then. Oh, fine. Let's see the scoreboard at the end, just to prove my point about damage dealt. Yeah. 1 kill total, 13 damage dealt, which is not correct, to say the least. So, yeah, that's the stab I did at some point with the damage with. So,